tried to put one in the air. I tried to dance it away. I tried to change it with my hair. I ran my credit card below. Thought a new dress would make it better. I tried to work it away, but that just made me even sadder.
Hi, y'all.
I tried to keep myself busy. I ran around in circles, think I make myself dizzy. I slept it away, I sexed it away, I read it away.
Hi, y'all. Tap the screen and share the live, please, so we can get started. Bless you.
Well, it's like grains in the sky. Sometimes I don't wanna feel those love. Yeah, it's like grains in the sky. Sometimes I don't wanna feel those love.
I have a shit ton of work to do. You should not miss me. I was just here yesterday.
Thought then my head be feeling clearer.
Okay, so put your blood type in the
I
comments.
travel 70
Let's go. Let's get in and out.
Stop moving around, make me feel better.
Okay, so TikTok is playing with the notifications, I see. Wait until I sit here.
To write it away, I'll cry it away. Don't you cry, baby, away.
If you are new to me, put new in the comments so I can tell you what this platform is about. It's Thursday. I'm ready to be off the live already.
But it's like grains in the sky.
I am Mama Trey, and I teach you how to eat according to your blood type in order to reverse ailments in your body. Okay? Most of the ailments that we all suffer from come directly from the foods that we are eating. So conversely, if you stop eating the foods you're not supposed to be eating, then the disease will leave your body. I know that sounds crazy. I know that you've been told that whatever it is you're suffering from, there's no cure, and you're going to be on those drugs for the rest of your life. But that's not true. Okay? So once I start telling you about the foods that you're not supposed to be eating, then you will understand exactly why you're sick. You always miss B. Well, you're right on time. Okay? But y'all don't have to miss nothing. Y'all can just go get the foods list. You don't have to listen to me. You can just go get your list and start eating your beneficial foods, because why are you holding your healing up? Waiting for me, for you to be on time with whatever you're trying to listen to. All you need is the right information to start saving your life. That's all you need, okay? So click the link on my bio, get your foods list, only eat the beneficial foods, and watch how your body changes in just the first 7 days, okay? So if you are blood type O, we start with O every day. Couple of things. While you're here, tap the screen, share the live. And I just want to warn you that you're probably going to become a little bit emotional when I start talking about these foods. There are a lot of foods that for some reason y'all think are super, super healthy for you, but those are the things that are at the root of your illnesses. So you don't get sick from the foods that you don't eat. You get sick from the foods you eat all the time. So if you can sit and think about what foods do you eat most often, that's the culprit. Okay? That's what's causing your illness. So if you're eating chicken 3-4 times a week, it's the chicken. If you're eating meat and you're not supposed to be eating meat, it's the meat. If you're eating carbohydrates and you ain't supposed to be eating carbohydrates, it's the carbs. Okay, this stuff is I hate to use the word common sense because common sense is no longer common. So it's very basic, I would say. Okay, so I'm going to list some ailments that blood type O is prone to. Okay, I'm going to list some ailments that O is prone to. And if you have any of these ailments, put it in the comments. Okay? High blood pressure. If you have high blood pressure, put it in the comments. If you have inflammation, put it in the comments. Anemia, thyroid problems. Insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is when your red blood cells no longer allow glucose to get into your red blood cells. Okay? These are all very common things that blood type O suffers from. I'm going to tell you what's at the root of most of your problems as a blood type O. I'm going to need to start this live over because TikTok is playing with these numbers. Tap the screen, comment, share the live. If these numbers don't get up to where they need to be, I'm going to have to start the live over. They were very slow in sending out the notifications. Share with 15 people. Okay? Because I have a shit ton of work to do, and I could have kept doing my work. Okay? So if you have all of them, I'm going to tell you the foods that are at the root of your problems. Good, I'm glad you were notified. Okay? Most of blood type O's problems are coming from carbohydrates. That is the bottom line. I'm going to oversimplify this for you. Okay? Most of your problems as a blood type O is coming from you eating carbohydrates. Blood type O is not supposed to be eating no carbohydrates. Okay? That's what's making you insulin resistant. That is what's triggering inflammation in your body. That is what is raising your blood pressure. Your blood pressure problems are coming from you eating carbohydrates because most people that have high blood pressure are insulin resistant. Your insulin resistance comes from you eating carbohydrates, and now your red blood cells no longer allow the glucose to get into the red blood cells, and that causes your arteries and your veins to constrict. When your arteries and your veins constrict, that puts pressure on your heart, and that's what sends your blood pressure up. Your blood pressure problems are not coming from salt intake. It's not coming from your stress. It's coming from your carbs. The number one carb you should never ever eat again are any grains. No grains. The main one, wheat. Okay? Wait, chickpeas. Chickpeas are not beneficial to anybody. They're high in saturated fats and they stop your body from producing insulin. Thank you. Chickpeas ain't good for nobody. That was just something to give y'all a little bit of protein, but the side effects of chickpeas way outweigh the benefits of chickpeas. I don't even know what the benefits of chickpeas are at this point. Okay? So listen, hi, check this out. Let me tell you how dangerous wheat is. Anything made from wheat, anything that has wheat in it. I'm talking about blood type O right now. The number one thing that wheat does in your body is it triggers a violent inflammation in your intestines. Okay? So when one organ becomes inflamed, all organs become inflamed. The largest organ on our body is our skin. So that means whenever you eat anything made from wheat or has wheat in it, it causes everything to swell. Okay? Swelling is one of the body's defense mechanisms. The body only has two. Swelling, which is inflammation, and mucus. Inflammation protects your organs, mucus protects your immune system. So every time you eat something with wheat, your body thinks it's being attacked by a virus or a fungi or a toxin or bacteria or parasites. So now it has to defend itself. So you are putting your body in a state of defensiveness, which literally stresses your body out. Okay? It's not so much as the fire hydrant of the body. I don't know where y'all came up with all these lines, but mucus is a very necessary thing to the body. Ezekiel bread you shouldn't be eating because it has wheat and soybeans. Ezekiel bread is made with soybeans. Blood type O can never have soy, ever. It's right on the side of the package. It's right on the side of the package. Okay. The number 2 thing that wheat does in the body is it stops your body from absorbing minerals and nutrients from other foods. So whenever you're eating anything wheat, it makes you mineral deficient. Because now, I'm talking about O right now. It makes you mineral deficient. Mineral deficiencies is what is at the root of mental illnesses. How many of you guys are depressed? So is that why maybe on my face? Take your time. Type it again. How many of y'all are depressed, anxious, sad, angry? Bipolarism, schizophrenia, ADHD, hyperactivity, all your mental illnesses and your mental problems come from you having mineral deficiencies in your body. And when you become mineral deficient, your body is always going to search for a way to get those vital minerals and nutrients in order for it to function properly. That means it's going to suck the minerals out of your teeth and your bones. So now you're walking around with bone demineralization because you're eating a food that is blocking your body from absorbing the minerals and nutrients from other foods that you deem healthy. The number 3 thing that it does is it slows down your metabolism. How many of y'all have a slow, sluggish metabolism? You just feel tired all the time. You just need a noonday nap. You wake up in the morning tired and you done slept 8 hours. Okay? What's happening is the lectins in the wheat pretty much interfere with your metabolic hormones. Our metabolism is run by hormones. When you're eating wheat, the lectins stop the hormones from doing what they're designed to do. That is to convert your food into energy for you to use it as fuel. Well, when you eat wheat, it turns the food into sugar and stores it as fat. That slows down your metabolism. You said you work out 4 days a week and you always feel tired. It's because of your diet. Okay? Your diet makes up 80% of your overall health. Working out is great. It's important, especially for blood type O's, because working out helps to regulate y'all's emotions. But 80% of your overall health is on your plate. Okay? The 4th thing that wheat does in your body is it literally converts your happy hormones into anger and aggression hormones. So it converts your dopamine and your serotonin into norepinephrine and noradrenaline. So now you could be a perfectly happy person and you sit around and eat some burgers or some pizza or something, and now you're aggravated, now you're angry, now you're sad, now you're depressed. So the things that we have considered to be comfort foods are literally the things that are at the root of your depression. Those things that you turn to for comfort and joy and all those other things are literally the things that are controlling your mood. Food plays a big part in your mood. Okay? Because most of our hormones are in our gut. So everything that we eat directly impacts that. Hey, Kay. Everything that you eat directly impacts your hormones. We all have 44 different hormones in our body, men and women. Okay? Every single thing that you eat and drink affects those hormones. So there's never going to be a time that your hormones are going to be in balance. That's just unrealistic, because all day your hormones are up and down. Okay? So don't let anybody gaslight you like, oh, your hormones are out of whack. Well, everybody's hormones are out of whack. Okay? Everybody's. So the number two thing you should never ever, thank you. The number two thing you should never ever eat again as a blood type O is corn. Now I know immediately you're thinking corn on the cob or corn in the can. And it doesn't digest in your body. Corn's GMO, blah, 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 ooh, ooh, ooh. Here's what you don't realize. Everything sweet that you're eating has high fructose corn syrup in it. Regular corn syrup in it. Corn starch, corn oil. And then all of your condiments have white distilled vinegar in it. White distilled vinegar is made from sun-ripened yellow corn. So your ketchup, your mustard, your mayonnaise, your salad dressings, your barbecue sauce, your hot sauce, all of those things have corn in it. Corn stops insulin production in your body. It makes your body incapable of producing insulin. Let me tell you something. No one ever pressed upon us how important insulin is to our bodies. It is just now coming to the forefront how important our insulin is, because it literally affects every single thing in your body. Okay? If you're incapable of making insulin, now maybe you guys can see why we have such an epidemic of diabetes in this country, because corn is in everything. Your brown liquor is made from corn. Your Hennessy, your Cavalier, your Maker's Mark, which was my favorite back in the day, all made from corn. So, I know you don't really think about these things, but okay, it's bigger than just you eating some popcorn or you eating some corn on the cob. They are diabolical in what they're putting in these foods. And they're not trying to kill us, they're trying to make us sick, because there's no profit in you dying. All the profit is in getting you on prescription drugs and keeping you on them. Okay? That's what is going to be very profitable to these people. So here are the things that you should never, ever, ever eat. First of all, y'all need to stop saying that, because we're all going to die. No one is going to make it out of this thing alive. All of us. Okay? What you're not paying attention to is your quality of life. There's no point in anybody living to be 100 years old and you're on prescription drugs for 40 or 50 of those. If I had to live on prescription drugs for the rest of my life, you can take me now. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to be in pain for the rest of my life. What is the point of me being 100 years old if I'm living in pain? That to me is a punishment. Like, what did you do to deserve that? Okay? If you can't wake up every day and be pain-free, then something is wrong. Okay? Count me out. I'm done. I've done a lot. I've traveled. I've seen things. I've experienced things. I'm ready to go. If I got to be in pain all day and taking pain pills and all kinds of other shit, I'm out. Some of y'all care about longevity more than you care about quality. I care more about the quality of my life. The length of the days don't matter to me. I want to make sure I had a good life. It don't have to be a long one. It just needs to be good. Okay? So here are the things you should never ever eat again as a blood type O. Barley, cornflakes, cornmeal, hominy, polenta, all corn grains. That includes your grits, that includes your popcorn. Okay? Cream of wheat, Amir, Familia, Farina, Farro, gluten flour, graham flour, grits, kamut, lentil flour, dal, masticum, papadum, puffed wheat, 7 grain, shredded wheat, sorghum. Fat's over here. What you doing, bud? Was you hiding from somebody? You look like you was playing hide and seek. Wheat bran, wheat germ, bulgur wheat, durum wheat, semolina wheat. Semolina wheat is all of your pastas. Your macaroni, your spaghetti, your lasagna, your ramen noodles. Everybody say hi to you. You want to say hi back? What's up? You okay? What's up, Juju? You okay? I finally gave in and gave Fats my exercise ball. And I let him take it in the backyard. And he drove himself crazy. I thought he was going to have a freaking asthma attack. Came in the house like he needed an inhaler. And Fats has OCD, so he just stood at the door staring at the ball in the yard for like a good 5 minutes before he finally gave it up. So I was trying to just wear him out so he could go take a nap, but he's still up moving around. Hi. Still up. So all of your pastas, that includes your ramen noodles. Ramen noodles are also made from semolina wheat. Okay? So your whole wheat, your whole grain wheat, your white flour, your sprouted wheat, all of that. Y'all cannot have any type of grains. Okay? Because number one, it causes inflammation in your body. This is what's at the root of your weight gain and making it damn near impossible for you to lose any weight. It slows down your metabolism. It stops your insulin from being produced, which is making you insulin resistant as well, and raising your blood pressure. Chickpeas don't benefit anybody, sweetheart. Chickpeas do the same thing that corn does, which is stops insulin production in your body. Y'all cannot have those things. Y'all keep on trying to outwit your body, you're just gonna make shit worse. Why? What is the point? Just stop. There's a whole lot of shit you can't have. You can't have heroin. You can't have crack. There's a whole lot of shit you can't have. Why is it that y'all can accept that? But you can't accept that you can't have no pasta? Oats are horrific. Oats skyrockets your blood sugar, raises your estrogen levels, targets your reproductive organs. Oats are horrific for the human body. Why is it that nobody told y'all this? If you are a man, it doesn't matter if you cut them with a diamond. It don't matter if it's diamond cut, barbershop cut, short cuts. It does not matter. They are oats. Granola, oatmeal cookies, oatmeal. It does not matter. They're oats. Y'all don't seem to understand how many chemicals are in the grains in America. From glyphosate to paraquat to chlormequat. All of these things is why y'all are sick. Today's oats ain't yesterday's oats. Stop asking me questions and go get your foods list. If somebody just said to you that the reason y'all have the ailments that you have is carbohydrates, and y'all keep listing carbohydrates, it means that you're addicted to carbohydrates. I told you that you were going to be emotional. Look at how emotional you guys are. We just started. We just named 2 things. And y'all already flipping the fuck out. Y'all are sitting up on 5 and 6 different prescription drugs. How do you solve your problem? Stop eating the shit that's making you have prescription drugs. I can't think of one drug that's so fantastic that I want to stay on it. I can't think of one meal that's worth me being on prescription drugs. Thank you. How come your doctor didn't tell you to stop eating this stuff? You paying a motherfucker to tell you what to do, and he ain't telling you what to do. He letting you continue to eat oats. He letting you continue to eat all the shit that's gonna keep you on them high blood pressure medications. Why? Because that's his check. Why would the doctor tell you how to heal yourself, sweetheart, when his whole check depends on you staying on the drugs? Either y'all want to heal up or you don't. Either you want to heal up or you don't. It's that simple. It is literally that simple. Y'all think y'all can make these compromises with your body? You think you're compromising with your body. You're making deals with your body. Like, oh, well, how about if I just have such and such and blah, blah, blah. Y'all don't have no negotiation power when it comes to your body. Your body doesn't look at the food like, oh, it's just food, I'm gonna let him have it. That's not how this shit works. You're not in control of your body. Your body is in control of you. You're the person that created every disease that you're struggling with right now. Your body being skinny doesn't matter. My mama was 118 pounds when she stroked out at 41. My brother was very thin when he stroked out at 28. Y'all better stop equating skinniness with health, because there's a lot of big backs that are outliving y'all. Y'all love to talk about some big backs. Big back, big back. Your skinny ass be croaking the fuck out. Oh, well, he looks so healthy. No, he just looks skinny. The fuck does health look like? Well, I'm skinny, so I'm healthy. Yeah, okay. There's a whole lot of skinny motherfucking TikTokers that are dead. D-E-D. Dead. Y'all might think that, oh, how she ain't in perfect shape. Yes, the fuck I am. For me. Because y'all don't know where the fuck I came from. I know where I came from. I know I couldn't walk. I know I couldn't get out of the bed. Okay? Well, how can she tell somebody about health? Because I've solved all my problems, sweetheart. I don't have a stomach full of fibroids. I don't have PCOS and hair growing out my back. I don't have none of that shit y'all struggling with. I've been off of prescription drugs for 15 fucking years. I've cured my sarcoidosis. I've cured my asthma. I've battled with COVID 3 times. I've also had malaria 6 times. I've cured myself. I don't even need to tell my story, because you need to be worried about your story. I should not be inspiring you to get healthy. Your lack of health should be inspiring you to get healthy. You should want to feel better. No one should have to tell you their story, because you're not trying to be me. You should be trying to be the best you. I don't need nobody to inspire me to live pain-free. I want to be pain fucking free. I don't look to somebody else. I don't have nobody hanging on my fucking wall like, ooh, body goals. I'm the fucking goal. I want to feel better today than I felt yesterday. Some of y'all play too much. Y'all got one body and y'all out here bargaining with it, trying to make deals with it for some food. It's just food. Okay? That's all it is. There are people out here struggling trying to get off crack and heroin and prescription drugs. Y'all trying to get off potatoes. The fuck? Y'all trying to get off bread. Anyway, the third thing you should never ever eat again is dairy foods. Dairy food is extremely dangerous for blood type O's and blood type A's. Y'all cannot have no dairy at all. Do I have any B videos? Ma'am, I talk about all of the blood types every day. I don't have any specific B negative videos. I put it in this pot with some water and I hit the button. There's not a ritual when it comes to the tea, sweetheart. I take the bags out of the little box, I put it in a teapot, I put some water in the teapot, and I hit the little on button. Y'all are making this shit complicated. It doesn't have to be complicated, sweetheart. All of this shit is very straightforward, okay? I'm not a highfalutin person. I'm not high maintenance. I do the minimum. I do the minimum. Y'all do want to be special, and you're not. You're just like everybody else. Okay? You're just like everybody else. Sugar is addictive. Crack is addictive too, but people come off of crack every day. You're gonna be okay. It's just sugar. It only takes 3 days for your body to cycle sugar out. Once you get past the first 3 days, you're gonna be just fine, boo-boo. I know right now you can't imagine your life without sugar because you got a belly full of worms. And those worms that you are feeding every day want to stay in your body. Okay? This is why you have a sweet tooth. There's no such thing as a sweet tooth. What you have is parasites living in the warm comfort of your intestines. And every single time you eat something sweet, they're like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Every time you have a craving, it's because they're like, hey, I really want some potato chips. Do I have any sleep aids on the site? Yes, sleep and doze. And melatonin. Those worms want to stay right in your gut because you're keeping them warm, you're keeping them fed. They are very happy. But while you're feeding them all of those sweets and carbs, you're raising your blood pressure. Okay? No, it's not in stock. It'll be back in the next week or two. But, like I said, the sleep has the exact same ingredients as the chill. Okay? So the sleep, we have ashwagandha. Okay? That's another one that'll help you relax. And doze. Like, I take my chill at night. So if you take the doze at night or the sleep at night, you'll wake up the next day and be fine. I don't take my chill during the day. Nobody can have pork. Pork is straight parasites and it's toxic to the human body. So let's talk about this dairy food, okay? Blood type O and blood type A cannot have dairy food at all. Dairy is one of the reasons why your blood pressure is high, okay? Lactose that is in dairy is sugar. Again, blood type O cannot have sugar. You cannot have starches, you cannot have carbs, you cannot have sugar, okay? You cannot have anything that turns into sugar in your body. That is the bottom line. Your body is not made for carbs. It is made for red meat. All right? It is made for red meat. Okay? That is what is going to make your body run the way it's designed to run. Y'all are not the smoothie people. Y'all are not the juicing people. That's not y'all. Y'all are the savory steak people. Okay? That's what's going to completely change your life. But what if I don't like meat? It doesn't matter. Nobody likes prescription drugs either. I love mutton. Love mutton. It's just a cheaper version of lamb. Okay? That's y'all's life. Y'all are carnivores. That's how you're supposed to be eating. Okay? Everything is going to change once you start eating that. You just had a colonoscopy today after fasting for 2 days. No problem. Fantastic. So listen, dairy foods. How many of y'all, I'm going to list some ailments for y'all. And let me know if you have any of these. Endometriosis, alopecia, IBS, IBD, any skin problems, acne, rosacea, psoriasis, dermatitis, any of those skin issues, okay? COPD, thyroid problems, your anxiety, your depression, yeast infections, urinary tract infections, H. pylori, staph, E. coli, any of those things. All of those things come from bad bacteria in your gut. And the number one way that you create bad bacteria is dairy food. Okay? That's what's happening. It's dairy.
Breathing out of your mouth super hard.
He finally calmed down. So here are the other things that are raising your blood pressure. You cannot, if you can't have oats, why would you be able to have oat milk? Y'all have to stop drinking all of these alternative milks. None of those milks are good for you. Okay? You're being scammed. Y'all being scammed. It takes them 10 cents to make oat milk, and you're paying what, $7, $8 for it? Okay? If y'all have to have milk for your kids, and your kids are blood type O, goat milk is fine. But y'all cannot have no cow's milk at all. Okay? So here are the other things that are triggering inflammation in your body, which is making you insulin resistant, which is raising your blood pressure. Kidney beans, lentils, bacon, navy beans, potatoes. Yeah, walnut milk. If there's no other ingredient except walnuts and water, if you're buying, I'm not doing none of that. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. So I've decided I'm not doing the CBD until the beginning of the year because I have too many things on my plate. I have too many things on my plate. I don't want to take on anything else. I want to stick with what I'm doing. Our TikTok shop should be open soon. So then you guys can just get our products right here on TikTok. That in and of itself has been a, I don't know why it's such a pain in the ass to get that done, but trust and believe it's been a pain in the ass.
Crux.
Say what?
Crux. Crux.
Crux? Okay.
Crux.
Cow's milk is for cows. Okay. Here we go with that. Everything is not for everybody. Just because it's not for you doesn't mean it's not for someone else. Okay? We have to stop minding everybody else's business. Just because you can't have milk doesn't mean the next person can't have milk. You can't have it. And because you can't have it, you want everybody else in the world to suffer. We all can't have steaks either. You don't see us sitting around, steaks is for cows. Relax. Let's talk about these potatoes for a second. How many of y'all have kidney problems? How many of y'all got kidney problems? Whenever somebody can't eat something, they're like, that's for cows, that's for such and such. It's not. It's just not for you, boo-boo. It's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. So, y'all got kidney problems? Do y'all still eat potatoes? We're on O. Y'all still eat potatoes? The people with the kidney problems, do y'all eat potatoes? How long ago did y'all stop eating potatoes? Chips is potatoes, man. How long ago did y'all stop eating potatoes? Two weeks. 90 days, 3 months. So the damage has already been done though. I mean, it ain't like y'all lived y'all lives without potatoes. The damage has already been done. I'm glad that y'all have stopped eating potatoes, but that's what's leading to y'all's kidney problems. Okay? That's what did it. Because Y'all cannot, first of all, y'all can't have no potatoes because it immediately triggers inflammation in your body. First thing. Yeah, they're fine today. Everybody that says that they're fine, everything about you is fine today. Okay? But if you keep going in the direction that you're going, that will change. Okay? The first thing that potatoes do in your body is they trigger inflammation. The Irish survived during a depression. So what? What the fuck does that have to do with you? Are you living through a depression, ma'am? And also, that's all they ate. And how do you know they survived? How do you know that they were able to piss correctly? Y'all love pulling that shit out your ass. Well, the Irish, how many people, how do you know they weren't dying from the fucking potatoes? Might have been one damn Irish person that survived fucking potatoes. But the Irish survived. Yeah, that guy. If the only thing that you're eating is potatoes, okay? And your whole survival depends on it, it doesn't mean that you're gonna live to be 100 years old and without problems. Y'all have to think about the problems associated with these things. Y'all love to say, oh, my grandma lived to be 110 years old as a defense for how you're eating. And she ate such and such every day. But your grandma was also on 20 different prescription drugs. No one ever talks about that. My grandma lived to be 89 years old and was on 20 fucking prescription drugs. Y'all are not saying that your grandma lived to be 100 years old and she's drug free. I have yet to hear anybody say that. So if she's on 20 different prescription drugs, it means she's eating the wrong fucking food. Well, she ate pork every day, and she was paying for it with them 20 different drugs. You sitting up eating bacon, and you on 3 different high blood pressure medications. Why the fuck is your blood pressure high, Grandma? Because you're eating fucking bacon. Y'all are not thinking. Okay? Y'all love to say how old somebody is. But what condition are they in? My grandma could not get up and do, listen, my grandma couldn't get up and do nothing. Her day was waking up in the morning, getting her little clothes on, making her way to the kitchen to get her little breakfast, sitting down, watching all the soaps. From Price is Right to the Noonday News, all the soaps, okay? Then she'd watch a couple of game shows and she'd have some dinner. And then she'd go to bed. What kind of life is that? You can't go nowhere. Hey Keith, how you doing? You can't do nothing. You can't even put on your little socks and shoes by yourself. You gotta have a nurse come in and take care of you. Why do y'all want to live this way? I have one child, and I do not want to be a burden to my son. I do not want my son wiping my ass. I don't want my son giving me sponge bathing. I don't want none of that. I don't want any of that. I don't want him having to make my meals and bring them to me. Okay? Because when I was sick, I saw what kind of burden I could be to him. And that was my motivation to get my ass together. Because I created those illnesses that I was dealing with. So it was my responsibility. Y'all putting y'all responsibility on your kids. Just like you complaining about your parents putting their responsibilities on you. How many of y'all taking care of y'all parents right now? How many of y'all are taking care of y'all parents right now? You got grown parents. You got little kid parents that you taking care of. That's what's gonna happen to y'all. You're gonna be a burden on your kids. Why do you want to put your kids in the situation that you're in? My mom and dad are both gone. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. Good. That may sound heartless, but I've had many, many years to get over it. But I don't want to take care of people that didn't want to take care of themselves. I don't want to take care of somebody that didn't take care of themselves. That might make me heartless. I don't want to do, I'm telling the truth. I don't want to do it. I don't want to wipe anybody's ass but my own. It is a burden. And if you can save your kids from having to go through that shit. My mother died when I was 25, sweetheart. I'm 55. So I've had 30 years to get over that. Okay? My father and our relationship ended well before he was dead. So he was already dead to me. So when the time came for him to physically leave, there was no problem. I don't want to deal with that. I've already buried people. Okay? My mom died at 41. My brother died at 28. The other brother died at 30 from AIDS. Okay? My grandpa was in hospice. I watched him die. I've watched people die enough. Okay? My grandma died from an aneurysm. My mother and my brother and my grandma all died from aneurysms. I don't know why you can't click on the link. What link are you trying to click on? But I don't want to take care of anybody, and I don't want my son to have to take care of me. I don't want to be that mother. Okay? So my motivation to stay healthy is to be independent. I want to be independent. I want to drive my car. I want to do what I want to do when I want to do it. And I cannot do that if I am laid up sick and on a bunch of prescription drugs and that. I don't want to do that. But at the rate y'all are going, that's what you're going to be to your kids. And that is not fair at all. Because you have the opportunity to get yourself together. So these potatoes, please stop eating potatoes. The first thing that they do is they trigger inflammation. They are raising your blood pressure. Okay? You also cannot have tomatoes. Those are two nightshade vegetables. Nightshade vegetables back in the day were used as poison. Okay? Potatoes, tomatoes, bell peppers, okra, eggplant, hot peppers, all of those tomatillos, all of those things are nightshade vegetables. Nightshade vegetables emit a phytotoxin when you eat them that is released into your body. And when it comes in contact with your blood, it makes your blood believe it's being attacked. So now your body swells to try to protect itself from your potatoes and your tomatoes and your hot peppers and your bell peppers and your okra. Because you love okra, you don't care about the effects that it's having on your body. That's what's up. What else is raising your blood pressure? Corn oil, food additives, guar gum, and carrageenan. Guar gum is in your almond milk. So your almond milk is raising your blood pressure, triggering inflammation in your body, making you insulin resistant. And also peanut oil. A lot of places that you guys eat fried foods from, they fry their food in peanut oil. That's also triggering inflammation in your body. Blood type O is not for the peanuts. Okay? Let's talk about this bad bacteria. Our human bodies are made up of mostly bacteria. Okay? We have trillions of bacteria in our body and several different strains of bacteria. What's in coconut milk that's dangerous? Coconuts. Coconuts don't benefit anybody, sweetheart. It's the coconut. Listen, the only reason that y'all think that these foods that y'all love to buy are healthy is because of advertising and marketing. That's it. No one ever said to you that coconut milk was healthy. Half the shit that y'all eat, no one said was healthy. No one said it was healthy. But the way that they market it to you, you just assume it's healthy. It's not. The only things that are healthy for you as an individual are the things that benefit you on your foods list. That is it. That is all. Okay, so we have to stop thinking as a collective and start thinking as an individual. What is it that I'm supposed to put in my body? What about sweet potatoes? I've said potatoes, ma'am. Period. If you can't hear me, go away. If you can't hear me, bye. If you come into the live and you can't hear the live, then that's a you problem. It's not a me problem. Because everybody else can hear me. Let's talk about this bacteria. If you are dealing with any acne, any urinary tract infections and yeast infections and all these other things, it's because of the bad bacteria in your gut. There are just foods that your bacteria does not like. You are literally sharing your body with an entirely other entity. We're sharing our bodies with bacteria. Bacteria are living, breathing things that literally carry out processes in our body. Okay? When you eat food that bacteria does not like, let me help you out. Now you ain't got to worry about hearing me. Okay? Now you got to worry about it. When you are feeding your body food that your body's bacteria does not like, it is going to create disease in your body. So the reason that your skin is jacked up, the reason your hair is falling out from alopecia, the reason that you have endometriosis and yeast infections and urinary tract infections and COPD and thyroid problems. How many of y'all got thyroid problems? Do you know why you have thyroid problems? Because you have an overabundance of yeast in your body. Okay? That yeast is making your own immune system attack your thyroid. That yeast is coming from dairy foods, corn, potatoes, rhubarb, and oranges. You have to eat more iron-rich foods, ma'am. This is what your body's bacteria hates, and this is what you're feeding it. Dairy foods, corn, again, potatoes, again, rhubarb and oranges. Oranges and orange juice is bad for everybody. Ma'am, there's no such thing as horse milk. Don't play with me. Why the hell would anybody drink horse milk? What the fuck is that? I'm really not in the mood for jokes today. Something's wrong with y'all, for real. They had it on the news. Something's wrong with y'all. Okay? I'm always positive. Mind your fucking business. Positive is me getting up here and doing this when I don't fucking feel like doing it. That's how positive I am. Y'all know how I am on Thursday. By Thursday, by the time Thursday rolls around, my patience is gone. Because I've been so patient for days. By the time Thursday rolls around, I don't have no patience left. Okay? You're gonna be alright, ma'am. Let's just get through it so we can all get off here and do what we need to do. Okay? So if you ever had, can you put your collagen creamer in the tea? Yeah. You can't have caffeine. Yeah, you can put the collagen creamer in there. We have a chocolate collagen too. I would not put that in your tea. That's going to go in hot chocolate. But the vanilla, absolutely. And then just the regular, our other collagen from CE Organics doesn't have a flavor at all. So you can put that in anything. Yeah, the chocolate will go in hot chocolate. But the regular bovine that we have is just, you can put it in your soups. Y'all are not thinking outside the box. So the ones that don't have any flavor, you can put it in your soups. You can put it in your stews. You can just put it in hot water. Okay? And then the ones that don't have flavor, you can put it in any tea. All right? So if you have leaky gut is when your intestines become so soft over time from you eating certain foods that now food particles break through your intestinal wall and get into your bloodstream. The benefits of collagen is collagen makes up 30% of your body's overall protein. Collagen is responsible for your healthy hair, skin, and nails, and also the cartilage between your joints and your bones. So when you're drinking coffee, which is also triggering leaky gut in your body, coffee stops collagen production in your body. This is why people look old. This is why people age fast. This is why you got deep ass wrinkles in your face, because you are depleting your body of collagen. Also, coffee will suck all of the moisture out of your skin, so your skin is no longer pliable. Okay? But as we age, the body needs more protein, not less. So you are aging and you keep drinking something that's taking the protein out of your body. Okay? So if you stop drinking the coffee that's taking the protein out of your body and then start taking a collagen supplement, then you are going to build up your collagen reserves. Your skin is going to change, your hair is going to change, your nails are going to start growing. You are going to have cartilage between your joints and your bones because cartilage regenerates itself. You have to support your collagen's regeneration. That's what collagen does. Okay? So here are the things that trigger leaky gut in your body. Tomatoes, corn, again. Dairy food, again. Vinegar. Remember, vinegar, the most common vinegar is made from corn, but this includes all vinegars. Okay? Even apple cider vinegar is not beneficial to anybody because apples aren't beneficial to anybody. Has anyone noticed that apples aren't on anyone's beneficial list? But we have been brainwashed and programmed to believe that apple a day keeps the doctor away. Why do we have more doctors than we've ever had in history? If apples were the source of our health, why are we sicker than ever? All of these things are just campaigns. All of these things are just marketing to get you to buy these products. These corporations do not care how sick we get from these products because they're all in cahoots with Big Pharma. The more people that get sick from the food, the more money they're all going to make. How many of y'all got thyroid problems? Put in the comments if you have thyroid problems. If you have thyroid problems, put it in the comments. your thyroid problems are coming from the bad bacteria in your gut. But there are also 4 vegetables that create an antagonistic, unfriendly bacteria in your gut. That bacteria causes your immune system to attack your thyroid. That's why your thyroid is not working the way it's supposed to. Those 4 vegetables are cabbage, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, and mustard greens. Y'all cannot eat any of those vegetables. Those vegetables are from the Brassica family of vegetables, and y'all cannot eat them. Okay? So please, stop. We're on blood type O. We're on blood type O. So if you have a slow and sluggish metabolism, it's because you are eating wheat, kidney beans, and navy beans. They interfere with your metabolic hormones, causes the food to be converted into sugar and stored as fat. Okay? Please stop eating those foods. How do we turn it around for blood type O? How do we turn it around? Okay? First things first, we've got to reduce that inflammation in your body. Okay? Because reducing the inflammation in your body is going to help with your insulin resistance, and it is also going to help you lower your blood pressure naturally. Okay? So here are the foods you should be eating as a blood type O. Omega-3 rich fish. For blood type O, that is cod, halibut, red snapper, and trout. Okay? Y'all do not benefit from salmon. Sorry. Okay? You just don't. But you do benefit from cod, halibut, red snapper, and trouts. All the trouts. My favorite is rainbow trout, but okay, and steelhead trout tastes very much like salmon, so you're not going to miss it. But also, what else is anti-inflammatory? Walnuts, hazelnuts, flaxseed oil, parsnips, peas, and pineapples. So if you are battling inflammation, try to get pineapple juice or pineapple into your body every day. That will also help. Eat you a handful of walnuts. Put your walnuts on your salads. Okay? Those things are going to help. Also, you can go click on the link on CE Organics and get you some omega-3 capsules or some krill oil capsules, or go buy you some cod liver oil. If you are battling inflammation, that is going to help you. Okay? I did not say pistachios, ma'am. Pistachios are not on anybody's beneficial list, and also pistachios are high in paraquat. Paraquat targets your reproductive organs, ma'am, and raises your estrogen. So you should stop eating pistachios. Immediately. So anyway, what does your bacteria love to eat? What makes your body's bacteria super happy? Onions. Onions. Oh, I don't know. Bubblegum. Bubblegum Bay. Y'all benefit from all the onions. Red, purple, white, yellow, green. Okay? Saute them up, eat them raw, it doesn't matter. Just get them onions into your body every day. There's never a day y'all shouldn't be eating some damn onions. There's never a day I don't eat onions. Okay? Then, also, string beans, broccoli, escarole, chicory, Swiss chard, and kale. Yeah, I ate me a bunch of green onions last night. I ate the cucumber thing again last night. I'm telling you, it has become my favorite no stress meal. I'm obsessed. I am obsessed. If y'all can't have a cucumber. Sorry, I forgot. I'm gonna stop talking about it. Because the only blood type that benefits from cucumbers is blood type AB, so I'm gonna stop talking about it in front of y'all. My bad. My bad. I would feel the same way if y'all were discussing how delicious your steak was last night. I would feel the same way. Girl, I had the best steak last night. I would feel some kind of way. So I'm gonna be respectful. Trust me, I would trade them cucumbers for a steak any day. Any day. I don't want y'all to ever think that I wouldn't trade places with y'all. I would trade places with y'all in a heartbeat. So anyway, what is going to completely change your life? Did I add the salmon? Yes. Yep. I'm gonna start adding cans. Because I have a bunch of canned salmon with a little of my smoky salt. You can do anything with them damn cucumbers, I'm telling you right now. Tomorrow I'm probably going to make sushi cucumbers with my ground tuna, my ground yellowtail tuna. Everything that goes in sushi, I don't use MSG, I'm allergic. I'm allergic. So, but I'm gonna make a sushi one tomorrow. So everything that would go in like a tuna roll, except the rice. Because we benefit from rice. So, y'all can't have tuna. But you can have mackerel. You can have mackerel though. Okay? So, what is going to completely change your life as a blood type O? Red meat. Y'all are the luckiest mofos on the planet. Well, I don't really like meat. It doesn't matter. Your body does. Your body does. You had some oxtails today. Oh. Have y'all made oxtail soup? Why not tuna? Because you can't. Nobody has to explain why you can't have something. It's not for you. Nobody owes you an explanation, sir. Well, why not? The fuck? Y'all you type of motherfucker that want an explanation from a chick that you ask out and don't want to go. Well, why not? How come you don't want to? Because I don't. You cannot have tuna. Oxtail pho is Jordan's favorite pho. My goodness. It does not have to be a dissertation as to why you can't have tuna. It's not for you. But your ass can have some lamb. You can have some bison. You can have some buffalo, some deer, some venison, some beef. Fuck tuna. If you can have all of that, why are you looking at some tuna? Listen, if I could have red meat, I don't give a shit else. I don't care what else is on the planet. As long as there's cows, as long as there's lamb, buffalo, I don't care what's swimming in the sea. I don't care. What is wrong with y'all? That is crazy to me. I'm just like, you get to eat something that literally makes y'all happy and healthy. There's not a tuna on this planet that's going to make you happy and healthy. But that red meat is going to raise your dopamine and your serotonin. It's going to speed up your metabolism. It's going to give you a perfect night's sleep. You're going to wake up in the morning with energy. Ain't a tuna on the planet that's going to do that. Ain't a tuna on the planet that's going to do that, sweetheart. Stay focused. Golly! That cracks me up. I'll just be like, I'm telling you, I would have a cow in every freezer in my house. What if you're an O and diabetic? How did you become a diabetic, sweetheart? You sick because you ain't been eating the right food. That's why you sick. That's why you got the diabetes, baby. Y'all don't think about that. How did you get sick? Eating all the wrong food. Somebody's telling you that your health will do a complete 180 if you eat all the right food, and you still asking fucking questions. I didn't ask no questions. When God said eat according to your blood type, I said, okay. That's all. All I needed was the right information. I saved myself. Can't no doctors take no credit for saving me. I did it. Me and God together did it. Y'all are playing with the most valuable thing you own. Y'all are being reckless. Y'all are playing Russian roulette with the one thing, the most valuable thing in your possession is your fucking health. Is what in the Bible? People were here before the Bible, sweetheart. We were here for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. Okay? You're trying to stay positive, focused, emotionally taxing. What about food is emotionally taxing? What's emotionally taxing about food, ma'am? Some of y'all need some dick. Some of y'all need a hug. Some of y'all just need something other than food. Don't call Jesus now. Y'all are looking at food for something you need to be getting away from the table. Okay? Because if you are looking at food as your savior, this is you're emotionally attached to food. It's just food. It's just fuel and medicine. That's all it is. You should not be getting emotionally taxed from eating a steak and some onions. Them worms are really working y'all over. Just Mike Tyson in the shit out of y'all. Just bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Y'all getting beat the fuck up by these parasites. Why you not eating your pumpkin seeds, ma'am? If you feel emotionally taxed, you should take your ass to the store right now and get a pumpkin and sit and eat that whole thing over the next 2-3 days. That's what you should do. Them worms is working on y'all. Y'all are letting the worms win. Okay? It is an addiction because you have parasites. Okay? Those parasites is what sends messages to your brain. If you do not rid your body of those parasites, do you know that those parasites can travel to your brain? Do you know that they can feed on your brain? Do y'all know why some of y'all have anemia? Because parasites eat your red blood cells. Did y'all know that? Some of y'all are sitting around with anemia right now because the parasites are eating your red blood cells. Look it up. Go look it up. You need pumpkin. You need pumpkin seeds, pumpkin puree, pumpkin soup, roasted pumpkin. Pumpkin ejects parasites from your gut. Click the link on my bio and get you ultra cleanse. Do a 15-day cleanse. Get the parasites out of your body. You are no longer going to be addicted to these sweets. You're not going to be addicted to these carbs. If you're eating, Miss Golden, are you eating red meat? Because the red meat elevates your dopamine and your serotonin. Are you exercising? That also raises your dopamine and your serotonin. There are only two things that blood type O needs to be happy and healthy: red meat and exercise. So if you are in an emotional frenzy, you should be eating more red meat and exercising more. Okay? Those two things will change everything. Any suggestions on beneficial foods for O positive prior to menstruation? Eat for your blood type. Y'all love to talk about how you crave sweets before your menstruation. No, you're craving sweets because you got worms. Y'all love to put it on, I got a sweet tooth and my period coming, so I need to eat a whole chocolate cake. No, you want to eat a chocolate cake because them worms are telling you they want to eat a chocolate cake. You should still be eating steak and burger and mutton and lamb. You should still be eating the same way. Anywho, what is going to repair your leaky gut? Chicory, onions, peas, prunes, maitake mushrooms, beet greens, collard greens, and fava beans. Yeah. Get the recipe book, sweetheart. I have a ton of recipes for blood type O's. You might try Nutella on a steak. Tashina, I wonder about you sometimes. Sometimes you just come off as being very weird. Why the hell would you put Nutella on a steak? First of all, do y'all know what's in Nutella? Have you read the ingredients on Nutella? It's just oil and sugar. It's just oil and sugar. Y'all play too much. Y'all want to play Russian roulette with y'all body? That's fine. I don't have time to be in pain. I don't have the time. Okay? What is going to encourage proper thyroid function? The body makes iodine, and iodine protects your thyroid. So when you start eating sea vegetables like kelp and bladderwrack and wakame, seaweed, sea moss, all of those things raise your iodine levels and helps protect your thyroid from your own immune system. Also turmeric, okay? So that's not the whole foods list. Click the link on my bio, download your full foods list. Only eat the beneficial foods and watch what happens to your body in the next 7 days, okay? You're gonna lose 7 to 10 pounds of inflammation, but more importantly, you're going to feel better than you felt in decades, okay? Where's blood type A? Where's blood type A? Let's keep going. So we can get in and get out. I want to be done with these things in the next hour. So where's blood type A? Here's what blood type A deals with: ineffective animal protein breakdown, poor metabolism of saturated fats, adrenal hormone stress imbalance, tendencies towards higher blood and cell viscosity, and bacterial overgrowth. Okay? What does all of that mean? Simply put, blood type A does not have enough stomach acid to break down animal protein. Y'all cannot eat meat or foods that are high in saturated fats because your body cannot digest it. Okay? And any food that your body can't digest, you can't shit out. So you putting a bunch of food in your body that's just sitting there putrefying, creating problems. Okay? So blood type A is literally the complete opposite of blood type O. Y'all have the weakest immune system, the weakest cardiovascular system. You guys are prone to ailments, okay? You're predisposed to diabetes, heart disease, and certain cancers. Predisposed, okay? At the root of most of your problems as a blood type A is the simple fact that you guys are protein malnourished. What do you feel is best for inflammation? My 83-year-old mom is in excruciating arthritis pain. Your mom should start eating according to her blood type. The reason that she's inflamed is because she is eating the wrong foods. All of the foods that she's eating is triggering inflammation in her body. That is the number one thing. Listen, nothing is going to change for you. You guys are still treating this like drugs, like medicine, prescription drugs. Okay? Y'all are still looking for a quick fix. There's no quick fix. If you are in pain, it is from inflammation. The inflammation is coming directly from what you're eating. Okay? Do you know your mom's blood type? There is no magic pill that's going to rid your body of inflammation. You have to start eating anti-inflammatory foods according to your blood type. I was in excruciating inflammation pain, so I know how she feels. The only thing that helped me, the number one thing that was the problem for me, was chicken. Once I stopped eating chicken, everything changed. Okay? So, blood type A. Y'all's problem is that you are protein malnourished. It doesn't matter what kind of beef you have, ma'am. Get what you can afford. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Blood type A. Y'all don't get enough protein. Even if you're eating what you think is enough protein, because your body can't digest it, it cannot extract the minerals and nutrients from those foods. So you're still lacking protein. So when you are protein malnourished, it makes your cortisol levels even higher. Thank you. It makes your cortisol levels even higher than they already are. Blood type A already has a steady stream of the hormone cortisol in your blood all day. How many of y'all feel stressed out and anxious all the time as a blood type A? That is y'all's natural state. That is y'all's natural state, because you have the way that your stress hormones are set up. You have a steady stream of cortisol in your blood all the time. Blood type A, B, and O, we do not. Okay? But our cortisol shoots up quickly and comes down quickly. Okay? That's how your fight or flight, that's what your fight or flight is. Okay? Y'all stay stressed. We get stressed. Okay? So, when you are protein malnourished, it makes your cortisol even higher. So now you're more stressed out because your body needs protein. And let's add insult to injury. When your cortisol is high, it makes your glucose high. It makes your insulin high. So now your blood sugar is elevated because you're stressed out because you don't have enough protein in your body. So now you got two hormones that are high, and your body is trying to regulate both of them, and it requires protein to do that. And because you're not giving it the protein that it can digest and extract the minerals from, it starts pulling the minerals from your teeth and your bones. Your body is sucking the minerals out of your teeth and your bones. So now you have osteoporosis, osteopenia, gum disease, weak teeth. Now you got to get hip replacement, knee replacement, big toe replacement, shoulder replacement, because your body is feeding on itself. All because you're not eating the right proteins. So let's talk about the food. Here's what y'all cannot digest at all. You done had 2 knee replacements. Gee whiz. Here's what y'all cannot eat because your body can't digest this. Red meats, all of them. Pork, organ meats, crustaceans. Crustaceans are lobster and crab. You can't have those because they're too high in saturated fat. and your body cannot break that down. Shellfish, shrimp, mussels, clams, crawfish, scallops, all of the shellfish. Y'all cannot break any of that down because they're too high in saturated fats. Tropical oils, coconut oil, what's the other one? Avocado oil, palm kernel oil. Can't break it down, too high in saturated fats. All of the industrial oils, corn oil, canola oil, safflower, sunflower, grapeseed. Y'all can't break none of them down at all. And high fat cheeses. There are a lot of cheeses that are high in saturated fats. Y'all can't have those either. This is what's at the root of y'all's problems. Y'all eat these meats and these oils and this seafood and your body can't digest it. So you are just putting your body in a state of stress. That stress is triggering diabetes in your body. How many of y'all are diabetic? How many of you blood type A's are diabetic? Because y'all are predisposed to diabetes. Y'all could literally become diabetic from stress. Let's talk about this thick blood. Why is it that you guys, why is it that you guys have more heart disease than everyone else? Blood type A is predisposed to heart disease. Heart disease is the #1 killer in America. And blood type A has more heart disease than everyone. And guess who has more heart disease than everyone else? Black women. What's at the root of your heart disease? The fact that y'all have thicker blood than everyone else. Blood type A has a higher level of blood clotting factor 8. We all have blood clotting factor 8 in our blood. It is a factor of our blood that will clot if we got into an accident. So that clotting would save our lives. However, because blood type A has more of that factor in their blood, it's easy for you guys to get blood clots, pulmonary embolisms, DVTs. How many of you guys have had any of those? Okay. And your thick blood is what is at the root of your heart disease. How many of you guys have high blood pressure? If you have high blood pressure, put it in the comments. If you have high blood pressure, put it in the comments. If you have high blood pressure, it is because you are eating carbohydrates. So listen to this. You got thick blood, then you become insulin resistant because you're eating carbohydrates. That insulin resistance causes your arteries and your veins to constrict. So your arteries and your veins, cayenne pepper, y'all can't have cayenne pepper, sweetheart. Y'all love some Barbara O'Neill remedies, but y'all cannot have cayenne pepper. So now what? And there is absolutely no proof on this planet that cayenne pepper thins out your blood. Anywho, like I was saying, y'all are eating carbohydrates, which is making you insulin resistant, which causes your arteries and your veins to constrict. When your arteries and your veins constrict, that puts pressure on your heart. That's what sends your blood pressure up. So let's combine your very small arteries and veins with your very thick blood. What do you think is going to happen? Blood clots, pulmonary embolisms, DVTs, and heart attacks. Strokes. So, what's making your blood even thicker than it already is? Good. Keep going. Don't stop. Okay? What's making your blood even, there are foods that make your blood even thicker than it already is. Vinegar, #1 thing. Y'all out here believe in the hoteps when they tell you that vinegar is going to thin your blood out. It doesn't. It makes your blood thicker than what it is. Vinegar is in every condiment that you guys eat. Ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, your pickles, your relish, your olives, your salad dressings, your barbecue sauce, your hot sauce. White distilled vinegar is made from corn also. All your alcohol, all your brown liquor is made from corn. Okay? Y'all also cannot have liquor because it makes your blood thicker. No one should be drinking alcohol. I know that sounds crazy, but no one. Your blood type A positive, you're right on time because that's what we're talking about. Okay? Vinegar makes your blood thicker. Oranges makes your blood thicker. Dairy foods makes your blood thicker. Alcohol makes your blood thicker. And guar gum that's in your almond milk makes your blood thicker. How would you like to know that your blood clots came from your love of almond milk? How would you like to know? How would you like to know that your booze that you love so much is why you have DVTs or heart disease? Exactly. So let's talk about this bacterial overgrowth. Remember, the human body is made up of mostly bacteria. We have trillions of bacteria in our body and several hundred different strains. Okay? Blood type A has an overgrowth of bad bacteria. So if you have any of these ailments, put it in the comments. Alopecia, endometriosis, urinary tract infections, yeast infections, E. coli, staph, H. pylori, IBS, IBD, any of your skin problems, your acne, your rosacea, your psoriasis, your eczema, your dermatitis, your COPD, your thyroid problems, all of that comes from bad bacteria in your gut and overgrowth of candida in your body. Okay? What's causing that in blood type A's? Potatoes. Number one thing. White potatoes, sweet potatoes, yams, all the colors. It does not matter what you call them in your country. Y'all cannot eat no potatoes, never. How would you like to know that you have endometriosis because you love French fries? It's from potatoes, ma'am. Oranges too. Oranges too. Is it the sodium from processed almond milk or the homemade too with low? First of all, almonds don't benefit anybody. So it has nothing to do with sodium. It has to do with the fact that almonds don't benefit anybody. Oranges and orange juice is bad for every single human walking the earth. It makes bad bacteria in everyone's body. Everyone's. I didn't say all citrus, I said oranges. What else? Ground black pepper, navy beans, kidney beans, lima beans, and whey protein shakes. This is why your skin is bad. This is why you have alopecia. This is why you have endometriosis and IBS and IBD. Your white liquor is also made from potatoes. So if y'all like drinking vodka, potatoes. So how do we turn this around for blood type A? What is going to completely change blood type A's life? Like the beef. What's going to change their life? Put in the comments. Soy. Tofu. Tempeh. Edamame. Bean curd. Texturized vegetable protein. Y'all got jokes. Y'all got jokes. Tofu. If y'all don't know how to make tofu, it's okay. Okay? It's all right. It's going to be okay. I have a 10-minute tutorial on my page pinned at the top. Okay? Go watch the video. But I'm telling you right now, blood type A and blood type AB are the only blood types that benefit from soy. But soy is a complete protein, just like beef. It's got all the minerals, all the nutrients that your body needs, and your body can fully digest it. Okay? It is high in iron. It is the world's most powerful isoflavone. It is not going to raise your estrogen as a man. Okay? It is going to change everything for you. That going forward is your beef. That is your red meat. Okay? Because right now you have put your body in a state that it needs all the protein it can get as quickly as possible. Okay? So if you don't know how to cook tofu, it's going to be okay. You're on an Asian app. All you got to do is type tofu into the search bar. You'll see thousands and thousands of videos. Go to Amazon and get you some Butler soy curls. Get you some texturized vegetable protein. I'm telling you, it's going to change your life. Okay? What if you have kidney issues? It's from potatoes. Your kidney issues come from your love of potatoes, man. That's what did it. What else? Y'all benefit from 25 different fish. What if I'm spilling protein? Okay. Y'all benefit from 25 different fish. Okay? 3 different types of salmon. Snapper, sardines, salmon, all of them. Okay? There's never a time that blood type A should have been lacking in protein. Ever. Cod is good for everybody. I'm making my cod tonight. It's in the refrigerator. It is defrosted. Okay? You have, what is it? Nephropathy? Ma'am, just eat according to your blood type. How'd you get nephropathy? Y'all be so resistant to doing what you need to do to get your body together. Obviously, if y'all were born with a disease, fine. But most of y'all were not born with the disease, so that meant you created it from you eating the wrong foods. Are you all right? Y'all hear Jordy down there coughing? Like you choking on something. So hold on. Here are the other things that provide protein. Acceptable legumes, beans, and nuts. Okay? So when you get your foods list, you'll see exactly what you're supposed to be eating. I don't understand what you're saying. You've been diagnosed with this since you've been watching me? I don't understand what you're talking about, man. I don't get it. Okay? All I know is that y'all have created these ailments and they're all completely reversible. And stop buying into the shit that the doctors are telling y'all. They tell y'all anything and you're like, oh my God, what do I need to do? You are the person buying these diagnoses from these doctors, okay? These doctors be pulling shit out of their ass. Oh, you got supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and here are the drugs that you need to take. We're going to have to give you chemotherapy, Y'all just believe these people speaking death over you. Y'all are the ones buying into it. No doctor can sell you anything unless you accept it. They tried to sell me lymphoma. Called me at work like, oh, we think you have lymphoma. First of all, you said you think I have something. So that means you're not positive. So my answer to that is, I don't. So what else you got? Y'all be, oh God, doctor, what do I need? I don't have it. Oh, well, we need to do some more tests. Then why the fuck didn't you call and say we need to do some more tests then? Because I would be dead today if I would have allowed those people to say that I had lymphoma and they started treating me for lymphoma. I'd be dead today. So y'all are sitting around taking a bunch of drugs for shit that y'all don't even have no disease for. Especially y'all people trying to lower your cholesterol. Y'all don't have no problems with y'all's cholesterol. The doctors are just trying to sell y'all a bunch of fucking statins. Nothing is wrong with your cholesterol. Your brain needs cholesterol. Your PP will not work without cholesterol. And y'all out here sitting around eating all these fucking vegetables and shit when your ass supposed to be eating a fucking steak. With the fat. Next thing you know, your little PP don't work and he's happy to write you a fucking Viagra prescription. All because, oh, you got high cholesterol. You need to look. Bitch, I need cholesterol to feed my brain. My brain ain't gonna work without cholesterol. They are scammers. Y'all are dealing with professional scammers. They ain't taught about food at medical school, but they're taught how to market drugs to you. They only get 8 hours of food tutelage in medical school. 8 hours. But they are taught how to market drugs to you. They are taught how to gaslight you. Why do they need marketing classes as a doctor? You don't think you need nutrition classes? If your doctor doesn't ask you about your food habits, you're dealing with a dealer and not a healer, sweetheart. That's a dealer. If he don't ask you what you eat, what are you eating on a regular basis, that's a dealer, sweetie. So, what's gonna thin out your blood? What's gonna thin out your blood? You only get 15 funky minutes. You trying to fit in every question that you got. You get 15 funky minutes in front of that man before he put a piece of white paper in your hand. You run your happy ass over to the CVS. Here, take this. So what's gonna thin out your blood without cayenne pepper? The doctor sees 40 people a day. 40. And you think he knows anything about you? He gives you 15 minutes of his time. Yeah, you should stop your statins today because you don't have any symptoms that your statins are doing anything for. Y'all don't have no high cholesterol symptoms. So why are you taking a drug for your cholesterol? You're just going to end up with dementia. You were not feeling ill from having high cholesterol. They just randomly tested you and said, oh, your cholesterol's high. We need to put you up. Y'all didn't run to the doctor like, oh, I'm feeling like my cholesterol's high. No one on the face of the earth has ever done that. Statins are the #1 drug in America. They make a shit ton of money off you taking those statins. And then your ass gonna end up in the nursing home not remembering your kids. Get off of them. Back in the day, a 350, your cholesterol, the normal cholesterol level was 350. What's y'all's cholesterol level today? What's your cholesterol level? Put your cholesterol level in the comments. Back in the day, a normal cholesterol level was 350. They lowered it to 180 to 190 so they could start selling y'all drugs. What are you taking the statins for, ma'am? What are you taking them for? Stop eating the wrong foods. That's why you have acid reflux. What are you taking the statins for, ma'am? What are they supposed to do? Doing good. How's it going? What's it supposed to do? When you cut off your brain's food, what you think's gonna happen to your food? What y'all think that high blood pressure medication is doing to your kidneys? This is why most of y'all that have been on high blood pressure medication for 10 years have kidney problems. You're gonna end up on dialysis. Because the drugs that they especially deal to black people, high blood pressure medications, directly deteriorate your kidneys. That's why y'all got chronic kidney disease. Go look it up. A black female doctor exposed that years ago. And to this day, they haven't changed how they're prescribing drugs. They're still giving y'all black asses those same drugs that affect your kidneys. So why is it that black people are on dialysis 4 times as much as any other race of people? Why do black people have more chronic kidney disease than everyone else? Why are black people on more high blood pressure medications than everyone else? That's it. You're being hoodwinked. You are being lied to. Do y'all know a doctor will make $750,000 off of one diabetes patient if he can keep you on prescription drugs for 25 years? The average doctor has 1,000 patients. My grandma was on diabetes medication for at least 25 years. A doctor makes an average of $750,000 if he can get you on diabetes drugs and keep you on diabetes drugs. You can literally reverse your diabetes in the next 30 days. Reverse. There's no incentive for a doctor to heal you. Where are they going to get their customers from? That's like going to your mechanic and asking him to teach you how to fix your own car so you don't have to go back in no more. Why the hell would the mechanic teach you how to fix your car? They're not going to tell you to stop eating the foods that hurt you because they need you to continue to eat badly so that you end up at their office. Eating the right foods. How did you get diabetes, ma'am? How'd you get diabetes? You got diabetes from eating the wrong food. How can you reverse diabetes? Eat the right food. This is not rocket science. It really isn't this complicated. Stop doing the thing that hurt you. Stop doing the thing that got you where you are. It's just that simple. All this is doing is identifying what got you there. What hurt you? I love to ask you, who hurt you? Who hurt you? Go get your foods list. You don't have to eat for your disease. You should be eating for your blood type. The reason that you have your disease is that you're eating contrary to what your blood type requires. Okay? Period. All 4 blood types have a different gut microbiome. We all have different levels of stomach acid, different levels of digestive enzymes, different types and levels of certain bacteria. So we all cannot eat the same. So if you're eating contrary to what your body requires, it's going to create disease. This is why you're sick. It is literally that simple. I know that y'all think that it has to be this convoluted, complicated reason, but it's just that simple. The food that you love is what hurt you. Yeah, we've already gone past the O's. We're on A's. We're finishing up the A's right now. Okay? So what is it that will thin out your blood as a blood type A? Yeah, it's that damn Hennessy. Y'all know what y'all doing wrong. Y'all already know. You just don't want to you don't want to make the change. You want to take a pill. You want to use some loose herbs. You don't want to change your habits. But in order for you to heal your body, that's what you're going to have to do, sweetheart. You've had enough cake, cookies, and pies. You've had enough. You've had enough fried chicken. You've had enough liquor. Okay? You've had enough. You've had enough potatoes. You've had enough potatoes to last you a lifetime. And you know what's so interesting to me? This is something that fascinates me. Y'all had an easier time becoming a vegan than y'all do eating according to your blood type. You know why? You know why? Because you never had to let go of carbohydrates. It's easier for y'all to let go of meat than it is for y'all to let go of carbs. Think about it. When you were vegetarian, you were eating those chickpeas and your little Dave's Killer Bread sandwiches and all your little beans and all your little fried foods and all that other shit. Y'all are addicted to carbs. Y'all will easily throw away some beef. Y'all will just immediately stop eating beef. But potatoes, though, but bread, but pasta, that's why veganism was so easy for y'all to latch onto. That's why it was such an easy lifestyle for y'all to adopt, because you don't want to give up those carbs. So what's going to thin out your blood? Lemons, water. That's what it is, baby. And it's the carbs that are killing us. Flat out. No one should be eating carbohydrates. This is why you have inflammation. This is why you have diabetes. This is exactly why y'all have high blood pressure. This is why. It's the carbs. Your body needs protein. Your body does not need carbohydrates at all. I may not look like it, but I love trap music. What about Ozempic? Y'all the same people that don't want to go out and get the vaccine, but you shooting up some mystery drug to lose some fucking weight. Anywho, lemons and water will thin out your blood. Hey, I love that damn this soundtrack from this show. What's this show? P-Valley.
Gotta keep one on, don't get your head spit. They don't want no smoke, ain't talking cigarette. Put it all on the line, ain't got me a bigger check. Hairbone chain stack.
This soundtrack is the shit. I'm telling you, 1 and 2. 1 and 2. I cannot wait for P-Valley to come back. Since you see how they did us with the House of the Dragon, right? You see how they did us? You can always count on Game of Thrones to fuck up an ending. You were just told to watch P-Valley. P-Valley is the shit. It's another one. You can always count on Game of Thrones to mess up an ending, a season finale, a show finale. They will fuck it up every time. So if you are blood type A, y'all have naturally thick blood. How can you thin out your blood? Lemons and water. Let me tell you why you should start your day with lemon water every day. If you are a blood type A, lemon water. You bet I was someone that, oh yes. My club days? Oh yes. But I come from a time when we was dancing, sweating in the club. We weren't trying to be cute. We came to the club to dance. Okay? We ain't coming there to be cute. We wasn't standing against no wall. We was sweating. Your edges was gonna be sweated out. Green tea will thin out your blood. But listen, start your day with lemon water. The reason we were a mess back then, because there wasn't no social media. There was no embarrassment. This is why y'all can't be y'all true selves in the club, because somebody will record it and put it on TikTok. That's why my generation is better than your generation. Gen X forever. Because we have seen it all. We have seen it all. We have done it all. We were there at the beginning. We were there before the internet. We here as the internet progresses. We have done it all. And no one has a picture of it. No one has put anything on the internet. Okay? That's why we are the way we are, because we have experienced so much shit and done so much shit. Exactly. We were at the beginning of hip hop and at the death of hip hop, which is what y'all are experiencing right now. Y'all are experiencing the death of hip hop. Latch key. You say I look nice, I look different. Different than what? Well, I look different than. Latch key. Listen, we raised ourselves, sweetheart. We raised ourselves. This is why we don't sweat shit. This is why we don't be stressing out about shit, because we done been through it all. We done seen it all. We don't get all hyped up about shit like y'all do. Okay? It is what it is. That man's will just be our line. That man's will just be our entire motto. It is what it is, baby. Yeah, y'all forgot to tell me to turn the lights on yesterday. I realized when I got off the live, I didn't have no lights on. Let's put some pink lights on today. Hold on, let me move this over here. Put this over there. We are on A right now. Let's see if we got some pink lights to put on. Let me see if I can change it to pink. I'm gonna put it on. We're gonna put it on. Let's see if we can get it pink. Here we go. There we go. That part, okay? The reason you should start your day with lemon water is because blood type A, I look smaller? Good. Been eating them damn cucumbers every day. Blood type A accumulates more mucus than all the other blood types, simply because y'all have a weaker immune system. When you have a compromised immune system or a weak immune system, your body overcompensates with mucus. Mucus protects your immune system. So y'all, please don't be out here trying to buy some loose herbs, trying to rid mucus from your body. You cannot survive without mucus. Okay? You cannot blink your eyelids without mucus. Your food won't even digest without mucus. Okay? Your body only has 2 defense mechanisms, and one of them is mucus. But as a blood type A, when you wake up in the morning, y'all snorting. I know, because I'm an AB. This is why I have a box of Kleenex on my desk all day, every day. Okay? So when you start your day with lemon water, it breaks up all of that accumulated mucus and it flushes it out of your body. You're going to have smoother bowel movements. That's going to flush the mucus out. Okay? This also thins out your blood and brings your red blood cells back down to their normal size. So what else will thin out your blood? Y'all just upping your water intake will help your blood thin out. Drink more water, okay? Also, pineapple, blueberries, blackberries, green tea, and these oils, high fats, and these oils, olive oil, flaxseed oil, and walnut oil. He came up the stairs all slow. Hey, my love. Yeah, this is A positive. So what foods does your bacteria like? Escarole, dandelion. Someone asked about dandelion tea. You guys benefit from dandelion. I would drink dandelion tea every day. Just add it in with your green tea. What are they doing over there? There's a big ass traffic jam over there. Also, chard, rapini, which is broccoli rabe, fava beans, prunes, and silver dollar mushrooms. Okay? So that's it for blood type A. This is not your full foods list. Click the link on my bio to download the full foods list to your phone. Only eat the beneficial foods and watch what happens to your body over the next 7 days. You're gonna, hi Linka, you're gonna lose 7 to 10 pounds of inflammation, but more importantly, you're going to feel better than you have in decades. Okay? So where's blood type B? Moving on to the blood type B. There's all this traffic. Y'all know Kamala Harris gonna be out here on Saturday. Thinking about going. Depends on where it's at. I've never seen this much traffic over there. Where's blood type B? What's up, Keith? Keith is one of my very first people. Keith lost like 50 something pounds in the first 30 days of him eating according to his blood type. Yeah, I'm Greek. He lost like 50 something pounds in his first 30 days. He is a blood type B. It was that chicken that had his ass all swelled up. Okay? So here are the symptoms or the ailments that you guys have to deal with. Lectin sensitivity. The symptoms of lectin sensitivity are swollen and painful joints, inflammation, hormonal fluctuations, neurological problems, skin issues, gut issues. So if you have any of those things, that is lectin sensitivity. You guys, blood type B is extremely sensitive to the lectins in food. Lectins are just little small proteins in all whole foods. It's not just tomatoes that have lectins. All whole foods have lectins, okay? So when those lectins come up against your blood, you're either going to have a positive reaction or a negative one, okay? If it's negative, it's going to immediately trigger inflammation. It is automatically going to accumulate more mucus in your body, okay? Also, something that you guys deal with is liver detox dysfunction. Your liver is the largest detox organ in your body, and there are foods that will mess that function up, okay? Also, hyperassimilator tendencies. Blood type B is considered a hyperassimilator because you guys have a higher level of a particular strain of bacteria in your gut. That bacteria breaks down digestive resistant starches like corn. You know how everybody says, oh, corn doesn't digest in my system, blah, blah, blah. Well, it digests in blood type B. Not only does it digest, it turns it into sugar and stores it as fat. Okay? So you being a hyperassimilator could be why you're diabetic. because you're eating foods that your body turns into sugar, and then you go to the doctor and they say, oh, you're diabetic. And then they prescribe you drugs just to control that particular strain of bacteria in your gut. That's what your diabetes drugs do. Instead of telling you to stop eating these foods, it's making this particular level of this particular bacteria, they're gonna give you drugs. So let's talk about the foods. The number one thing that is deadly to blood type B is chicken. Pause for reaction. Chicken will kill you if you're a blood type B and AB. Deadly. He said, huh? Yeah. For those of you that are blood type B, put your ailments in the comments. What are you guys suffering from? How many of y'all have an autoimmune disease? Put your autoimmune disease in the comments. I just want to see something. What ailments do you have as a blood type B? Okay, well, let me tell you what the chicken has done. There is a particular lectin in the meat of chicken. That particular lectin attacks our bloodstream. Jordan says hi. Attacks our bloodstream. The lectin attacks our blood, causing our red blood cells to clump together, creating blood clots, pulmonary embolisms, DVTs, autoimmune diseases, and stroke. What's up, my love? Everybody say hi. Chicken has 100 times the level of estrogen in its little body than you have in your whole human body. Today's chickens have been genetically modified to have higher levels of estrogen because estrogen is a growth hormone. So they have genetically modified the chickens to grow faster. And then you're eating the chicken. So today's chicken will grow to 6.5 pounds in just 42 days. And you're eating it. Why do little girls start their periods between 7 and 10? Why are they overdeveloped? Why does a 10-year-old black girl has more estrogen in her blood than a grown white lady? Because you have been feeding your kids chicken since they had those first little teeth. It's not the cow's milk, sweetheart, because blood type B benefits from cow's milk. So, there's that. Y'all love to blame everything but that dirty bird. No one benefits from chicken. If chicken was so healthy, it would be on your beneficial list. You've been lied to, hoodwinked. 71% of the African American community benefits from red meat only. The other 29% benefits from no meat at all. What is it, Fats? Come here. What's up? Hey. How many chicken restaurants are in your neighborhood? Let me tell y'all why I've been hoodwinked. Chicken single-handedly creates more sick people than any other food on the planet. Chicken is a banger when it comes to diseases because your autoimmune diseases feed on estrogen. 50 million Americans has at least one autoimmune disease. 50 million. And out of those 50 million, 80% are women. If you have lupus, MS, and rheumatoid arthritis, is 90% women. Once you stop eating all those foods that raise your estrogen levels, your autoimmune disease will reverse itself because it will have nothing to feed on. Nothing. Disease can only survive in your body when you feed it. Disease cannot survive if it doesn't have anything to feed on. So what foods raise the estrogen levels in your body? Number one thing is chicken. Number two thing is soy. If you are blood type B and O. Blood type B and O can never, ever have soy. The number three thing is liquor. Liquor raises your estrogen levels. The fourth thing is oatmeal. Oats, all the oats, raises estrogen. Hi. What else? Stress raises your estrogen. And the last thing is if your liver is not functioning properly, because it is your liver that cycles out excessive levels of estrogen. And in America, 70% of women over the age of 35 has estrogen dominance. And if a man has estrogen dominance, guess what that triggers in his body? Type 2 diabetes and prostate cancer. So when you see a man walking around with the boobs and the belly, all of that is estrogen, boo-boo. And when a man is overweight, his body automatically converts his testosterone into estrogen. So when y'all see these men walking around with what they call beer bellies, that is a belly full of estrogen. And the symptoms of high estrogen is mood swings, irritability. Have y'all not noticed how irritable men are these days? Why? Because they're sitting up eating Rick Ross's Big Back Chicken Shack. And football season's coming up. You know they're going to be sitting at Rick Ross's house. Rick Ross is selling y'all liquor and chicken. Fat motherfucker. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him more than Tia hates him. Y'all don't benefit from turkey. Turkey also is high in estrogen. Eggs, high in estrogen. I'm sorry that y'all have to get this information from me. But this is why you have a belly full of fibroids. This is why you have PCOS. This is why men have type 2 diabetes and prostate cancer. This is why. Because estrogen is a growth hormone, so it creates growths in your body. This is why you have tumors in your breasts. This is why. You think pork is better? Pigs eat humans. Pigs will eat anything. Chickens will eat anything. Chickens eat other chickens. There is nothing healthy about pigs or chickens or seafood. Y'all don't, you just can't imagine your life without some bird in your mouth, can you? You just can't imagine it. Well, what about pigeons? Can I eat pigeons? As soon as y'all hear that you should not be eating no chicken, well, what about turkey? Well, what about quail? Can I have pigeons? What about ostriches? Can I have ostrich? You're going to be perfectly fine not eating anything with fucking feathers. Y'all benefit from red fucking meat. The minute y'all don't even think about no other meat. The minute somebody say y'all can't have chicken, you're like, but I gotta be vegetarian. Y'all totally forgot that other red meat exists. Chicken is not even classified as meat. Red meat. Chicken's not even classified as meat. If you think chicken is a white meat, it's simply because of advertising and marketing, sweetheart. The reason that you think pork is a white meat is because of advertising. Chicken is a fowl. It is a jungle fowl from the jungles of Japan. It's not even indigenous to Africa. It's not indigenous to America. There were no chickens and pigs in Africa. There were no chickens and pigs in the Himalayan highlands. Y'all were never supposed to be eating no chickens. Go look it up. Go look it up. It is dangerous. It will kill you. So now y'all walking around with these autoimmune diseases. Y'all walking around with these fibroids. You're walking around with these cysts and PCOS because you're creating growths in your body from the estrogen. Period. How do we shrink our fibroids? How do you shrink away the cysts? How do you recover? Stop feeding the disease. I hope I scared you, because that's what was at the root of all of my pain. When I cut out chicken, everything changed. Everything. Chicken had got me to the point that I couldn't get out of the bed and walk. I was in pain from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet. I was swollen. I had to wear compression socks. I had to wear fucking Skechers gym shoes. Do I look like the type of person that wears Skechers gym shoes? No shade to the nurses that wear Skechers or Snoop Dogg. Okay? I'm just not a Skechers girl. And me and my sister and my nieces have a gym shoe club, because I have quite the stellar collection of gym shoes. When I showed her them shoes, she was like, damn, you wearing adult stride rights. That's just what they look like. You have a beef with chicken? Ma'am, shut up. Yeah, I have a beef with chicken. Oh, I have quite the Jordans collection, sweetheart. Oh, yes. I just bought some orange ones a couple of weeks ago. I spend hundreds on shoes. I don't wear high heel shoes. You'll never see me in a high heel shoe. But I have a very stellar collection of cowboy boots and gym shoes. They look like adult stride rights. They look like I was a baby trying to learn how to walk again. Shut up. My sister, and she recorded her reaction to it. She didn't just send me a text. She was laughing. Can y'all fight somewhere else? I can walk in my Jordans just fine. I just showed y'all when I went to see Jodeci, I had my orange and white ones on because I had my little orange and white outfit on. Then when I went to see Bruno Mars, me and Jordan and my niece had matching Jordans because Jordan had got me a new pair for Mother's Day. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to hurry up so I can get off here. So let me tell you all the stuff that is giving you the lectin sensitivity problems, okay? I have 2 closets full of shoe racks, and they're all cowboy boots and gym shoes and Crocs. I probably have every color of Crocs imaginable. So, chicken, corn, buckwheat, wheat, sesame, amaranth, soy, and rye. Y'all also cannot have no wheat. Okay? What does wheat do in the body? First thing it does is trigger inflammation. The second thing it does is slows down your metabolism. The third thing that it does is it converts your happy hormones, dopamine and serotonin, into anger and aggression hormones, norepinephrine and noradrenaline. And the fourth thing that it does is it blocks your body from absorbing minerals and nutrients from other foods. So now you are mineral deficient. And a lot of y'all ailments, strokes, heart attacks, mental illnesses come from mineral deficiencies. Go look it up. If y'all wanted some interesting reading, just start at the National Institutes of Health. Every single thing has been researched by the National Institutes of Health, and all of those research reports are right there. Okay, so anything that you are trying to research, start with the National Institutes of Health. Go look up chicken. Chicken is directly responsible for obesity, diabetes, PCOS, fibroids. Go look it up. All the research reports are there. Okay? So what's messing up your liver function? Lentils, black beans, black-eyed peas, mung beans, and artichokes. And remember, if your liver is not functioning properly, it can't cycle out these excessive levels of estrogen in your body. So that means the estrogen is just going to keep accumulating. Okay? And let's talk about this hyperassimilator tendency. Remember, that is a strain of bacteria called alpha glucosidase. That particular strain of bacteria breaks down digestive resistant starches and turns them into simple sugars in your body. This is why when you go to the doctor, they will diagnose you with diabetes. And they will prescribe ACE inhibitors to you. ACE inhibitors are drugs that inhibit alpha glucosidase. That's what ACE inhibitors do. But here are the foods that create that excessive level of alpha glucosidase. So if you stop eating these foods, guess what? You're going to have lower levels of alpha glucosidase bacteria in your gut, which is going to reverse your diabetes. Hello? Stop eating these, start eating the things that will help you, and you will reverse it. So, peanuts, tomatoes, soy, cashews, corn, cornstarch, black pepper, poppy seeds, pinto beans, maltodextrin, and rhubarb. Thank you. You said foot lover. You a foot lover? My sister says she's gonna start selling feet pictures. I'm glad I can encourage you. I know you had a hard time with that mayo. You let that mayo go? Did you make your own mayonnaise? So this is what's messing up your gut health. Sorghum, peanuts, sucrose, dextrose, carrageenan, distilled liquor, and acacia. Blood type B and AB is not for all these different sugars. The only sugar we can have really is lactose. Okay? So what is going to block that lectin sensitivity? All of those symptoms with the swollen and painful joints and skin issues and all of that? Cultured dairy products. You can't have all the dairy products because most regular pasteurized dairy products are trash and it's just straight sugar. Okay? But cultured dairy products act like probiotics and prebiotics in our guts. Okay? So you benefit from sour cream, Greek yogurt, ricotta cheese, kefir, cottage cheese, mozzarella cheese, farmer's cheese, feta cheese, and paneer. Okay? So what if you have a dairy allergy? You're probably allergic to the cheese you're not supposed to eat. That's where your allergies come from, sweetheart. Nobody said you benefit from ice cream. Okay? Try eating the cheese, the stuff you're supposed to eat. Get your foods list. The reason that blood type B benefits from cow's milk is because the sugar that's on our antigens are just little sugars. Antigens are on our red blood cells, okay? The reason O can't have sugar is because y'all don't have any antigens. I found farmer's cheese at Sprouts the other day. I got farmer's cheese from Sprouts. And blood type A doesn't have the B antigen. So only the B antigen matches cow's milk. So the sugar that is our antigen is B. That's the same sugar in cow's milk. That sugar is called galactose. Not lactose, galactose. Okay? So this is why we are tolerant of that particular sugar. That's pretty much the only sugar we're tolerant to. Okay? Yeah, lactose is sugar. Blood type O can't have no sugar. That's why y'all are lactose intolerant, because you're sugar intolerant. We've already talked about blood type O. You got to go get the foods list. You did this yesterday, sir. You were supposed to be here on time today. Go get the foods list. So, what is the protein that blood type, you're not supposed to have no dairy either, sweetheart. Blood type A and blood type O can never have dairy. Period. Only B and AB benefits from certain cultured dairy. Hold on. What's the protein that blood type B benefits from? Lamb, goat, venison, deer, mutton, rabbit. AB is next. Oh, you have the same profile picture somebody else had yesterday. Also, you benefit from a lot of fish. Halibut, cod, mackerel, sardines. Y'all benefit from the other red meats, not beef. Beef is neutral for you guys, but you benefit highly from lamb and goat. Game, exactly. Okay? So what's going to help your liver function properly? Mustard greens, beet greens, green tea, licorice root tea. This is what I drink every day. Okay? Parsnips, curry powder, and ginger root. Y'all will literally speed up your metabolism with curry goat and curried lamb. I've already finished the O's today. You missed it. Go get your food list. Click the link on my bio, download the food list into your phone. In the first 7 days, you're going to lose 7 to 10 pounds of inflammation. Just go get your list. Start tomorrow. Okay? What is going to blunt that alpha glucosidase bacteria in your gut? Okay. Okay. So, listen. Mushrooms, silver dollar, enoki, and maitake. We're on blood type B. Whey protein, blueberries, Brussels sprouts, blackberries, and grapes. This is what you guys need to be eating if you have diabetes. Okay? Also, what's going to balance out your gut? What does your bacteria love? Yes, I'm already complete. This is the last one. We're moving on to AB, the last one for the day. Okay? If you're blood type B, your bacteria loves cabbage, molasses, and brewer's yeast. If it were me, I would just drink my little green tea and my licorice root tea and add some molasses to it. Okay? So that's it for blood type B. Click the link on my bio, download your foods list, start tomorrow. Where's blood type AB? We're on the last one. I'm also blood type AB. Okay? What we deal with, because we are a hybrid blood type. So we have both the A and B antigens on our red blood cells. Okay? We also deal with lectin sensitivities, stress, cell signaling issues, and an overgrowth of bad bacteria. I don't have a time that I start. I'm here around 7 to 8 Eastern time. I'm not going to be here tomorrow though. Glucose. Okay. So here are the foods that we should never, ever, ever eat as a blood type AB. Number one is chicken. First of all, there's no such thing. Thank you. There's no such thing as organic chicken. So it doesn't matter if that chicken is organic or ghetto. It's still chicken. It doesn't matter if he has a brand new car, if he rides a bike. It doesn't matter if he dropped out of high school or if he has a master's degree. It's still chicken. And when you eat chicken, the lectin in that chicken attacks our bloodstream, causing our red blood cells to fuse together, creating blood clots, pulmonary embolisms, DVTs, stroke, and autoimmune diseases. Everybody always say, well, what about organic chicken? What makes the chicken organic? Is he eating grass? There's no such thing, sweetie. Okay? What else? What else can't we have? Corn. No one can have corn. Corn is high fructose corn syrup, regular corn syrup, corn starch, corn oil, distilled vinegar. That's all made from corn. So that means all the condiments that you guys are eating, your ketchup, your mustard, your mayonnaise, your salad dressings, your barbecue sauce, your pickles, your olives, all of that is made with vinegar. All of that is corn. Your liquor is made from corn. All your brown liquor. We don't have a problem with potatoes. I just don't mess with them. But nobody should be eating no potatoes because they immediately trigger inflammation in everyone's body. Okay? But B's and AB's, potatoes are not a problem for us. It's a problem for O's and A's. Okay? Wait a minute. So, what else? Haddock, flounder, kidney beans, mung beans, chickpeas. We can't have no chickpeas. Nobody should be eating no chickpeas. Okay? Chickpeas do the same thing in your body that corn does. It stops insulin production in your body. And they're super high in saturated fats as well. Also, sesame, sunflower seeds, lima beans, black beans, fava beans, black eyed peas, and buckwheat. Okay? These things right here is triggering inflammation in your body, giving you hormonal fluctuations, neurological problems, skin issues, gut issues, all of that. Watch what happens when y'all stop eating chicken. Just watch what happens. What is giving us bad bacterial overgrowth? Oranges. Number one thing. Oranges and orange juice is bad for every single human walking on the face of this earth. Please stop. Do not allow your kids to drink no damn orange juice. Okay? Camembert cheese, bananas, distilled liquor, dextrose, sucrose, fructose, guar gum, guava, mangoes, carrageenan, cornstarch, sago, adzuki beans, radishes, rhubarb, sorghum, and Jerusalem artichokes. Blood type B and AB is not for none of those sugars. Okay? What is stressing out and unbalancing our immune system? Sorghum, sucrose, dextrose, carrageenan, distilled liquor. And I was an alcoholic. I'm sure that didn't help my body either. Because I was drinking Maker's Mark just about every day. That contributed between that and the chicken. Also, coffee, aspartame, and pork. Leave that liquor alone, I'm telling you. Okay? So, how do we turn this around as a blood type AB? First thing, what's going to block that? I know, and I sold coffee for 3.5 years. I was drinking 3 to 4 cups of coffee every day. Sure was. Had no idea. You live and you learn, hopefully. Hopefully, you live and learn. So what is going to block that lectin sensitivity? No pork? Ooh, good. Pork makes me feel so bad. Pork and sugar makes me feel so bad. What can you drink other than coffee? Tea. When you get your foods list, you'll see all of the teas that you benefit from. Okay? You will see all of the teas that you benefit from. Start drinking those teas. I didn't say you couldn't have caffeine, because a lot of people, when y'all hear coffee, you think caffeine, and that's not what I said. You can have caffeine, you just can't have coffee. I have caffeinated and decaffeinated green tea. I mostly just drink decaf. But there are some days I need to pick me up and I'll put one or two in my pot. Just not, it ain't been lately. Okay? You can have caffeine, you just can't have coffee. So, we also benefit from certain cultured dairy products. So, to block those lectin sensitivity symptoms, yogurt, feta cheese, farmer's cheese, mozzarella cheese. Okay? Y'all want to know why y'all have the worms in your stomach? If y'all are eating pork, that's why. Pork is toxic to the human body, and it's full of parasites. Seafood, full of parasites. Fish, full of parasites. Even though you benefit from fish, my advice is make sure it's frozen. Don't eat fresh fish. Okay? I love sushi, but I don't eat sushi unless I make it. Because they will have it. Sushi is the #1 way to get parasites. #1. Because blood type AB benefits from rice. So we benefit from sushi. Okay? Frozen, it will freeze the parasites, ma'am. It will kill them. It'll kill them. But if I eat sushi, I make it. Because I know that I've frozen that fish and I've defrosted that fish. Okay? So, what is the protein for blood type AB? Turkey. We're the only blood type that benefits from turkey. Okay? But remember, a lot of this turkey also has a lot of estrogen in it. When I eat turkey, I get it from Sprouts. Because Sprouts sources from local turkey farms. So when you look at the wings that I get from Sprouts, they're half the size of like a Jennie-O turkey wing. Like Jennie-O turkey wings will be this fucking big. Ain't no damn turkey supposed to be that big. I remember the last time I got a Jennie-O turkey, it was this big. Ain't no turkey supposed to be that big. I was like, oh no, dog. I didn't even finish that turkey. I think I had a couple of pieces of it and I was like, no thank you. We also benefit from cod, eggs. If you're gonna eat eggs, just make them egg whites. Because the nutrition in the eggs is in the yolk. So that's where the estrogen is, okay? Also, tuna, salmon, sardines, grouper, tofu, and tempeh. So when you get your foods list, you'll see all of the fish that we benefit from. But just like blood type A, we also benefit from tofu. Okay? So what's going to improve our cell signaling? Our cells carry messages throughout the body. Your cells will tell your brain to release more insulin into your bloodstream, things like that. So there are foods that will throw that off. The coffee, the pork, the sugar, okay? So what improves that cell signaling? Watermelon, curry powder, figs, garlic, onions, cranberries, green tea, eggplants, cherries, plums, olive oil, peanuts, walnuts, walnut oil, and blackberries. This is AB right now we're talking about. And what is going to make our bacteria happy? Mushrooms, silver dollar, portobello, enoki, and maitake. That may explain why I was able to rid my body from sarcoidosis and asthma with mushrooms, okay? If you guys are suffering from any respiratory issues, inflammatory diseases, and things like that, y'all need to start taking medicinal mushrooms. Okay? Click the link on my bio. Also, miso, cabbage, kefir, amaranth, dandelion greens, watercress, and brewer's yeast. That's it. We made it. I made it before 8 o'clock. We did it. So if you do not have your foods list, just click the link on my bio, download the food list into your phone, only eat the beneficial foods, and watch what happens in just the first 7 days. You're gonna learn so much about your body in those first 7 days. I sell mushroom coffee because y'all are hard-headed and y'all still gonna buy coffee, so I figured I would make you a healthier version. It's on my website. Because that Rise has oats in it. You're being scammed. Yeah, they hard-headed. They still gonna drink it, so I may as well sell it to you. At least I know mine is better. Okay? So, you're gonna learn so much about how your body processes food, about how you feel. You're gonna start paying attention to how you feel after every meal. We are still out of the chill, but you can get ashwagandha or you can get the sleep because that has the same ingredients as chill. It just has a little bit of melatonin. So if you want to take it during the day, then just take one so you don't go to sleep. Okay? Yes, honesty counts. We made it through. So I'm not going to be here tomorrow, and I'm not going to be here on Saturday. So I'll be back on Sunday. So I hope to hear how you guys are feeling in your first 48 hours when I return on Sunday. Okay? Don't make me come over there. I'm still going to be working, but I need to leave the house. I have not left the house since I went to see Missy Elliott because I've been too busy. But I need to leave the house tomorrow. I'm forcing myself. And Saturday. I need to get out. Mainly just to get away from fats. I can't relax with fats. So, I love y'all. I'll see y'all back here on Sunday around 7 p.m. Eastern time. Okay? See you then. Bye.